cold morning, Johannesburg. Um, just wanted to give you guys an update on the trade that I sent on the group. Sent the signal to sell gold at price 1824. So we're currently at price 1823, 1822.80. So about 12 pips in profit, which is not much actually. But in the process, I thought, you know what, why not actually record the trade that I sent to you guys? So this is actually the live trade. The position that we took was around this area. So not much has happened since then, but you guys can see the price is actually starting to drop a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead, draw my technicals, and then let you guys know what I think, and hopefully we get where we're going. Just gonna close that. Okay. Also, I'm gonna pause the recording from time to time because this might actually take some time, and I don't have the entire day to be sitting here in front of the screen while this takes place. So whatever happens, happens. Not all trades win, not all trades lose. But as long as you've got a trading plan and you're confident in what you're doing, most of the time, your trading plan should work out for you. My trading plan works out for me most of the time. So that is the key. You've got to have a trading system that works out for you majority of the time. And considering other factors such as reward to risk ratio, you don't want to be risking more than you would be making. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead, draw my fibs. Okay, actually, let me go ahead and show you what the trade is looking like on my account. What do I do here? Okay, gotta change that. Go there. Okay, do that. Okay, there we go. So I sent you guys two trades, actually, not one. I sent you GBP, JPY sell and gold sell. I didn't send Euro JPY sell. I just sent the first two, which is GBP and gold. Right, so that's gold at the moment. Those are our stops, and take profit at 1790. Right. So at this moment, it's just a matter of patience. We just gotta wait this out. You've gotta wait this out. Let the market do its thing. We can't rush the markets. We can't have them running faster than they should. So it comes down to patience from this moment on. So let me just go on from my technicals, show you guys what I have in mind, and then yeah, I'll pause the video, come back probably within half an hour, and then resume so that you guys can see what has happened, or probably within an hour. I don't know how long it's gonna take. It might take some time, but we're gonna get those moves. We're gonna get those moves. Also, it's a good opportunity for some of you guys to actually see the redefined market sniper work before and after, but not as I do it most of the time, which is sharing a chart. But now you can actually see the recording and see how the market operates, see what's actually happening, see what's on my mind, try to pick my brain essentially. All right, so the position that we have is short. So we've gone short. Let me put this short position at price 1824. Okay, so with that bar over the red represents the risk, the green represents the reward. So first of all, reward to risk ratio, vitally important. Vitally important. You don't wanna risk more than you're looking to make. So if you're risking $1, you've got to be looking to make $2 or more in a sense. Let me upscale this 15 minutes. better. All right, result take profit 1790. So somewhere big. Somewhere big. Okay, just move this bit to the right. And our stop loss is at 183450. So I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to type these numbers in. Inputs there. That's entry price 1824.0, and our profit level or take profit 1790, and stop loss at 3450. Okay, so that's 105 pips. Stop loss reward, that is 340 pips. So for every $1 that I've risked, I tend to make, this trade would give me $3 minimum. So for every fish you're using as bait, you'll be getting back in your net at least 3 fish, if that simplifies it enough for you guys. Okay, all right, delete that. Just zoom this in a little bit. Right, so first thing you guys got to keep in mind is the trend. So this market is trending downward. Price action, very important, price action. Also, you're going to understand other things in depth, but I won't be talking about those things. But what's really important is your price action. Price action is everything in these markets. It tells you where the market is going and where the market is likely to continue going. All right, okay, so I'm just gonna put up this arrow to show you the direction of the market, or where I want, or where I expect this market to go. Right, so down that way. We will for a fact drop further lower than that, but that's where I'm happy to take my profits, and I've got my reasons for that. I won't disclose them at the moment, but yeah. Okay, so first things first, price action. Market is trending downward. Remember what we always say, the golden rule is the trend is your friend. You can trade reversals, that's okay, but it doesn't mean they're always going to work out. And when they don't work out, it means something is wrong. So at times you do tend to try pick bottoms and try pick reversals, but as soon as the trade doesn't work out, you've got to understand that the market isn't ready to reverse yet. So rather not go against it. Right? Rather trade safe, rather trade in a manner that's going to be most profitable to you. Right, so this market is being trending downward, and what's happening here is just a repetition of that price action. So we will likely continue heading downward. So the US dollar is being very strong, and that strength isn't going to stop at the moment. I had a look at other pairs like Euro USD, I looked at USD CAD, I looked at GBP USD, I looked at the USD Swiss franc, and it just looks like the US dollar is really strong. I looked at the dollar index as well. So don't try to sell the dollar just yet. It's not time. The time will come, but now isn't the time. Now isn't the time. So we are short. Also, like I said, I'm going to pause this video and come back to it from time to time just to give you guys updates of what's actually happening. Excuse me. Also, another thing, where my stops are, I place my stops there for a reason. The reason is that is my safe zone. And in other words, if the market takes me out at that stop loss, then something else in the market will likely be happening, and that is a change of trend or a change of direction in the market. And we've got to obey what the market is actually telling you. But I call it a safe zone because it's a place where the market is unlikely to reach. Hence the stop loss level, hence the number of pips that have been risked there, which are 105. And for our reward, we've got 340. Yeah, we've got 340 pips. So stops are there for a reason. You've got to understand where you place your stops and why you place them there. You cannot just place them. Also, same applies where you take profit. Where you place your take profit, you place it for a reason. You know why you're doing it. You don't just do things without understanding. You've got to understand in depth what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay, some of you might understand what I'm doing right now with these numbers, some of you might not, but if you do, that's a good thing. Then you actually know what this means. If you don't, like I said, I put the books in the group, in the Telegram group, and I said to you guys, everything you need to know is in those books. So all you gotta do is pick up the book, download it. It's 2 PDFs that are put in there, download them and study. It's as simple as that. I won't go as far as opening books for you. I won't go as far as wasting my valuable time trying to teach this stuff to you guys. But I gave you the material, and I wouldn't give you stuff that I don't use. I wouldn't tell you guys stuff that I don't practice either. I do this, and I'm showing it to you guys right now. I do this, I've been doing it, and I will continue to do it. So whether you join me or not, that is entirely up to you from this moment on. Right. So that's the structure that we're looking at currently. And it's got a 5-number sequence, and then it's followed by this area over here that's a mixture of yellows up and blue candlesticks down. Right, so I'm just gonna quickly draw this so that you guys have an idea of what's on my mind and what I expect these markets to do, or rather to give us, in a sense. Okay, so we had that last up there, and finally a nice blues down. Okay, so that's currently where we're at. That's where I have my arrows pointing down, and I'll draw 2 more arrows over here on the side in blue, just so you guys can see what I expect to happen. So we're in profit as it stands, and I'm gonna keep the drawing as it is, and I'm gonna pause the video right now. Let me go back to my account, show you guys what's happening, and then I'm gonna pause the video. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We're up like 25 pips. Sorry, that's not the one. This is the one. We are up 25 pips, and this moment on, it's just a bit of patience. We've just really got to be patient. I'm gonna go ahead, pause the video, and then come back and give you guys updates. We'll also see how long this takes. Let's see. I took this at 12. Now it's 12:03. Now it's 12:21. So it's about 18 minutes since I've taken this trade. I don't want to sit here watching this. I don't have the time for it. I'm going to find something else to do. And in the meantime, I'll pause the video and then I'll return and give you guys updates. PM, 9 minutes past 10. So we took this trade around 12 midday today, 12, half past 12, somewhere there. So it's been over 10 hours, and the trade is running all right. Just here to give you guys updates. So I did tell you guys to take profits. I think we took about 100 and something, 160 pips or whatever, I'm not sure. Yeah, we've done half the position, so 50% of our target was achieved from our entry of 1824. The lowest we've gotten to was 1805, so that's actually 190 pips, not 160 pips. So that's a good return for this trade. And depending on whatever position size you trade, if you trade 1 cent or 0.01, you'd have made about $16. If you trade 0.02, you'd have made about $32. If you trade 0.10 or 10 cent position size, you'd have made okay, not actually 16, 19 for 0.01, and then double that for 0.02. If you trade 0.10 or 10 cent lot size, then you would have made about $190. If you trade a standard lot or one lot, then you've made $1,900 US. You guys have seen from the trade that, I mean, from the the screenshot that I sent to you guys, my position closed at about 1,880 something US dollars, just under 1,900 US dollars. So it just varies. You just multiply based on your position size. So that's how much we were able to do from our entry here at 1824, forgive my handwriting, to the low of 1805. That's plus 190 pips that we were able to achieve. Right, it doesn't mean that the position is over yet. It's not over yet, but I chose to take profits at 190 pips. After all, the game is about building your account, building your wealth, building your funds. It's not about holding your position, and so as long as your account is growing, 190 pips is actually a lot. If you do 10 times of this, you've done 1,900 pips. So that's a lot. All right, yeah, just gonna end the recording here, and then I'm gonna send it to you guys. Also, I'll give you guys updates tomorrow to see if we can actually hit this target. I believe by tomorrow, give it another 20-24 hours, then we would have definitely hit this target. But tomorrow for sure, should this market retrace a bit, then we'll likely get another position and ride the wave all the way down to that target. So it's been a pleasure. It took us 10 hours to make 190 pips, so that's fantastic. In that time, I was able to get lunch, I was able to go to the gym. I had a 45-minute training session, and then I was able to go for football as well for another 90 minutes. Right, so that's considering getting home, showering, considering travel time and all of that stuff. So I got to do what was on my schedule for the day, and I got home not long ago, and that's the time. It's 13 minutes past 10. So 12 hours, 10 hours later, we've done 190 pips, and yeah, it's been a success. So I'm gonna edit this and upload it for you guys. I don't want it to be long, so I'm gonna have it run at least 2x2 speed.